Hello, it is day 2 of the 40-day challenge, and it is on Saturday night, and I am in Canberra, and I have had the best day. It's been very social. We're about to go out for dinner to a place in Kingston, which I'm not entirely sure what the name of it is. Apparently it's quite good for celiac, so I'll report in tomorrow. But we went for breakfast at a place called Coyote Cafe, which is in Fyshwick, which has a lot of gluten-free options. And then we spent the afternoon with friends playing board games, and I have these days, and I have these days where I just feel extremely grateful. I have such wonderful people in my life, and even though I don't come down to Canberra very often, when I do, it is always such a pleasure. And it is definitely one of the things for me that fills my cup. Even though I can have some really sort of fairly large periods of introversion-ness, I also am quite extroverted. I'm social. I love people. But it was great. We played Catan, if anyone's played that, whether you're a fan of it down below or not. We played that for about 3 hours, and there was 6 of us. So that was fun. I did not win, but I was close to, but end result did not go in my favour. And yeah, the weather was beautiful. I woke up and walked up to the cafe and got a coffee, and it was cool, it was crisp. There is definitely the change in the air, which I personally adore. And yeah, I mean, it's not too much to update. For me, I think it's funny because I came down to uni in Canberra. It's funny seeing the evolution of Canberra, and I think if you're overseas, Canberra is definitely somewhere you should come and visit. There are a lot of sort of really important monuments down in Canberra. A lot of people sort of bag it out, but if you do research in terms of restaurants and things to do, there's actually a lot to do. And like the art gallery, for instance, often has really good exhibitions. So I was down here a couple of months ago, and I went to see an art exhibition by Cressida Campbell, who is an Australian artist, and it was impeccable. It was so beautiful. So yeah, it's a quiet day on the update front. I'm wearing the Summer Fridays tinted tint again, and because I didn't have my makeup bag, I bought a Rimmel bronzer, which cost me about $7. That Mako Beauty, I think it is, just from Woolworths. I put that on as for mascara, and then I also had the Chantecaille eyeshadow, which I put on today as well. Normally have lip gloss on, but I haven't for the moment. Whatever, I will before I go out for dinner. And yeah, just a general check-in. So, how was your weekend? Did you do anything particularly special, or just, a weekend to fill your cup at home? Put down below whatever you did this weekend. Otherwise, I go back to Sydney tomorrow, so it's a fairly long drive, hoping there's not too much traffic. Thrilling, I know. I have a really big week with work, but also going to the theatre a couple of times. I'm actually seeing Jay Shetty at the Opera House on Monday night, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to seeing him. And yes, so very quiet one from me. Have a good weekend.